Hello, we have been to different parts of Norway.
But today we're going to travel back in time and step into an ice tunnel in the permafrost. While it's early September and outside is a comfortable +18, in the tunnel it's always a stable -2 degrees. Warm clothes will definitely come in handy. We bought tickets on the website Klimapark 2469. About 20 people can get inside at one time, so buy tickets in advance. We are heading to the very edge of the Jotunheimen National Park. We hope to get above the morning fog in the valley. In Norway, such fogs are very common weather phenomenon in autumn. And the further we go and the higher we climb, the more clearly the weather becomes. From the tourist road number 55 leading to the mountain pass over Sognafjellet, turn off at the sign to Galdhøpiggen and Juvasshytta. Further up we go along Galdhøpiggvegen, and it is the highest mountain road in Northern Europe. Along it you will rise to a height of 1,841 meters. And since it starts at 550 meters above sea level, then just after 15 kilometers of the way you will climb a whopping 1,291 meters. The road is tall, and in about 5 kilometers from the turn there will be a camera recording your car registration plate number. The price for a car is 150 Norwegian crowns. This road is not open all year round, and even in summer Galdhøpiggvegen is sometimes closed due to bad weather or even snow. Along the road you smoothly but continuously rise up. And from the warm and still quite green forest below you find yourself in a bright, golden autumn. And then suddenly it ends, and you drive through the endless expanses of the highlands, where trees no longer grow, and the landscape could seem deserted and lifeless. But sheep, like small clouds of joy, bring a delightful contrast to the stark scenery. And despite the light autumn haze in the air, the views from here are magnificent. In front of you are the highest mountains, which are often called the roof of Norway. At the end of the road lies the Juvasshytta tourist lodge, whose owner began building the road back in 1934, when only few believed in the success of this project. Remarkably, it was all built by just 10 people, using only shovels, picks and wheelbarrows. When the road was finally completed, it allowed the establishment of Galdhøpiggen Summer Ski Center. Located just 800 meters from Juvasshytta, you can ski here on a real glacier. And it is so unusual that the ski season only begins when the summer arrives in Norway. There is also a toll machine near Juvasshytta. It's the best to pay right away to avoid receiving a bill in the mail with additional fees. The tour inside the ice tunnel is guided and takes place at a specific time you selected when purchasing your ticket, so be sure to arrive on time. From the parking lot, it's about a 1 kilometer walk on elevated walkways to reach the entrance of the ice tunnel. Following the guide, you will make 8 stops along the way. He will share many interesting and even thought-provoking facts. For example, we learned that right beneath our feet, extending up to 300 meters deep, lies permafrost, where the temperature remains a steady -2.3 degrees. Only the top 1 or 2 meters of soil thaw during the summer. As a result, the circles of freezing in winter and thawing in summer cause the soil to shift and displace rocks, forming unique shapes known as polygonal soils, which resembles hexagons. We also learned that despite being at the highest point of the Scandinavian highlands, this area was once an ocean floor, where you can now find iron-rich stones. These stones are special because they can produce musical sounds. And here is another interesting fact. Notice the zone of light gray stone surrounding the Juvvatnet ice patch, where we are heading now. The guide explained that this color indicates where the ice was 250 years ago. As the ice melts and recedes, the color of the stones changes over time due to the growth of the map lesion. It takes 250 years for the lesion to darken the stone and grow to a size of only 5 centimeters. It grows incredibly slow. You will discover even more fascinating facts from the guide during the tour, and we are now approaching our destination, the ice of Juvvatnet. Entrance is through a tunnel and a double door designed to prevent warm air from entering inside. Maintenance works are continuously being done here. Unfortunately, the ice melts and the tightness gets broken. The tour begins in a small ice cinema, where a film is projected directly onto the ice. You will learn that the tunnel was carved by hand into the Juvvatnet ice patch, next to the highest mountain in Norway, Scandinavia and Northern Europe, Galdhøpiggen. And exactly the peak elevation in meters inspired the name Klimapark 2469. Interestingly, the ice is the oldest in Norway, estimated to be around 7,600 years old. There are not so many places in the world where a person can touch or even get close to such old ice. The tunnel extends 70 meters deep. And as our guide said, this is the coolest class, where they study the history of our planet, climate change, and survival in the harsh conditions of the north. Norway's glaciers are slowly melting, revealing their secrets. And archaeologists are discovering various household items from ancient people. Their copies are frozen into the ice and illuminated. This is a really cool and unusual solution. The ice tunnel design and lighting were created by the artist and sculptor Peder Istad, inspired by the rich Scandinavian mythology. It truly looks magical and is incredibly beautiful here. The tour lasts about 20 minutes. And the tunnel is open to tourists for a short season, from June to September. Stepping out of the ancient ice and onto the surface, where at an altitude of 1800 meters, the temperature still hovers around 6 degrees, but the sun is shining, you find yourself rejoicing in simple things, like the song of a bird or a small flower blooming in this harsh highland environment.
Klimapark really looks like an icy gate to a frozen past.
And we sincerely wish everyone to take this exciting journey to the permafrost.
And of course, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
If you are ready to continue exploring fascinating places in Norway, we invite you to join us for a kayaking adventure on Lake Juvvatnet, where you can uncover its secrets beneath the crystal clear surface of the water.